Hello everyone, we are from Team PPL 4D, Team 4. Today we will present our final assessment project in this semester with the project title is Implementation of Artificial Intelligence for Geospatial Based Market Data Processing and Prediction. So these are our group members, which I'm Muhammad Daniel as an AI engineer, and another team member that is Ananda Fatimah as a software engineer, and our project manager that is Mr. Muryadi as SEM4. So this is our project background is measure the situation of Batam City of 2024. Batam is highly demand of business and entrepreneurs. Like in 2023, economic growth of Batam City reached until 7%, with the SMA business as a key driver factor behind this. SMA is in Indonesia you can say UMKM business, but a lot of SMA have a same category, like 75% of them that is a food and beverage category. As a result, many of business cannot survive for a long term because very hard competition. Okay, behind that we have find three problems here. Because the first one is intuition-based location selection. More of the people select the business location according the simply like busy situation or empty space without data to support it. The second, static geospatial data already have but minimum AI integration to support business decision making. Number three, difficult to identify market gaps and saturation. Because we need to visualize the market data to show what is the underserved location or IT network.
Okay, so your sales option is GeoMarket AI. GeoMarket AI will have as a owner to make smarter location decision backed by data instead of just guessing. And the system will automatically use our competitor density to identify high potential market gaps in your area. And by choosing the right location, they can minimize the risk of failure, and then they can ensure the long-term business growth. And next. So GeoMarket AI have four main features, and the first one is Geospatial Business Mapping. These features will show you a visual map that will overview all the business around that location. And the second one is Market Gap and Saturation Index. These features will analyze the data to identify the location. And then the third one is competitor analysis. These features will break down who your competitor are and how intense the competition really is. And the last is AI location recommendation. This is the main features of GeoMarket AI that will take all the data from these three features and make the smart location recommendation.
Okay, let's move to more specific our system. This is our AI system architecture. We have two layers here for the AI training model. We have start from data layer. We use MySQL database for plain data set that is mainly geospatial data like latitude, longitude, or category of business. After that, we will do pre-processing to process them, make sure all the data is clear. And after that, we do training. We have two algorithm here. I want to explain the next slide. That is DBScan and random forest regression for the recommendation model. And after that, we got evaluations our model and save the model into the Joblit file. Will be used in inference later.
Okay, so this is the algorithm that GeoMarket AI use. The first one is DBScan. So DBScan is the algorithm that will clustering all the area in any category. And the process is the first we input the market coordinate, which is the latitude and the longitude, and then we input the business category, and then the system will processing with cleaning the data and validation the data, and then convert to the standard format, and then we can set the epsilon and the minimum points to make the cluster, and then after all the process we can get the output, which is the cluster ID, noise ratio, and the cluster feature. And next.
Okay, next is random forest regression. We use this for the potential market location scoring. So the first one is input data. We use several input data here. There is marketplace data sets, which is in the place data set like platform, category, or review, or something like that. After that, we use population data from BPS Indonesia and RBI Landscape, that is geospatial landmark. And we use OSM, road accessibility, to make a feature like road feature and density area. After that, we process all the data like pre-processing and make a feature for each data, and then we'll try using spatial test splits to train with the 80% and to 20% of the test data, and the output is top n recommendation that have a length, latitude, longitude, and suitability score, and feature explanation. Okay, this is our application layer. This is how our AI model integrates with our application. The first one is user access the dashboard and select the category they are want to analyze and get a recommendation. After that, the request jump to the next JS apps to handle foreign requests, and it will be processed using a REST API for the Python and AI process with the Redis sketching, because it's a lot of data, and the REST API can give a suitability score for the AI inference, and user can see the recommendation like recommendation location, ranking, and feature importance.
So while making the GeoMarket AI, we also have the challenges in this project. So the first one is data imbalance across categories. So some data, like the hotel, just have 44 valid points, and it makes the clustering and the model result less representative, and it's not compared to the other category like culinary, that which is the culinary have so many valid points. And the second one is building the understandable explainability. So GeoMarket AI will be used by MSME owners, and not every MSME owners know in technically way. And that's why we have to building the understandable explainability, so they can know why that location is being recommendation by AI. And the last is limited time with the small team. We just have 2% in each team, which is we have to manage everything more carefully. Okay, next. So this is the project testing. We done with the user acceptance testing and the system usability scale. And in the user acceptance testing, we achieved the 100% pass rate, and in the system usability scale, we have a final score 72.25, which is we in the grade B, and it can call this good, and the system is also done to production deployment and can be successfully using by the user.
Okay, this is the overall our project assessment. Overall, we have reached 100% progress. Start from the project requirement, data preparation, system design, until the development of our application. Okay, maybe that's all about our project presentation. I hope this application can be useful for the business decision making, and in the government also maybe. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.